Hey guys, Boneyard here. Today we have on the lift table is a Honda HR-17. A pretty cool little machine. I'm not sure the year of it. Guessing probably early 80s maybe. Mid 80s. Does have a little flathead Honda on it. But you don't see too much of. Usually all the Hondas I see had overhead valve. This got a flathead on it. The pull cord actually goes through the handle right here. This handle up here is for your blade engage, which there's no cable. So I tipped it up, and somebody, whoever had it before I did, yeah, the cable would go right into here. And someone put a piece of wire from the bolt that where the cable goes in to the linkage to hold it so the blade's engaged all the time. This down here is the muffler, a little rusted. It's got a little blade on it. I think the 17-inch aluminum frame on it. So, pretty cool little machine. I did open up the gas cap, the gas tank. I have a little water in it, but it's not too bad. It's a plastic tank. That's why I'm thinking beginning early 80s. One of these tires right there has a hole in it, but I got a whole tub of tires, so I could probably find something to replace them. Let's see if we got any oil in it. Here's your fuel on and off. It has oil in it. Looks pretty clean actually. Pretty clean. It's a little low, but not awful. So we know it's got oil. So let me get the camera set up. We'll see if it got spark. I might take off this cover here. Drop the bowl in the carburetor. I probably can do that without taking the cover off. And just look in that bowl and see what it looks like. And we'll go from there. Let's see if we can get this little guy going. Okay, let's get a spark plug tester on there. See if we have any spark. I'm just going to use one of these light up ones today. You see that? Have to pull it over. Got on and off switch up here. The switch is on. Typical Honda on and off switch. See if we have any spark there. Oh yeah, we got spark. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is electronic ignition. We got spark. So now let's take off this fuel bowl just to take a peek. See what's in there. So we know we got spark. Feels like we got compression, so that's good. Oh no, that's bigger than 10. That's probably like, might be a 12 millimeter. These Japanese, like on motorcycles and stuff, they always, a lot of 12 and 14 millimeter that they like to use, so. Yeah. 12 millimeter. Ooh, look at that. That's not good. That's a lot of water coming out of there. So I'm pretty sure we're going to have to take this carburetor off. Oh gosh, look. That's not good. Ugh. Okay. Not sure if we're going to be able to save this one. That's some nasty stuff. Okay, so we're going to get that carburetor off. And let's see if we can save it. So I'm going to turn the camera off. I'm going to have to take all this plastic stuff off, pull it off to get to the carburetor. So stay tuned. I'll be back. Okay, so we got the cover off. 3 nuts up on the recoil. We had a bolt over here that held the gas tank on. We got the gas tank laying out of the way. So now we got to take the carburetor off. Looks like 2 8mm nuts. One there and one there. And let's get that off. Hopefully I won't shake the table too much. My little magnet tray. So, okay, we take off the fuel line. It looks like an overflow line or a vent line, which is hard. What we got. So yeah, it's a nasty day today, raining. So I figured I'd do a little video on this. I had it. Someone gave it to me, and I thought it would make a good video. Water coming out of that. That's your choke. Choke's open. So it looks like it's an automatic choke. I'm not quite sure how that works. But we'll put it back the way it is. So it looks like I got to take. Where we at? Focus. Okay, here's the linkage to the choke. It's got a little clip right there. Take that off. Get that rod off. And then the rest should slide off there. That. Slide the linkage off like you would a normal mower. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to shut you guys off. I'm going to get my pan set up and we'll dig into this and see if we can save it. Okay, let's see if we can get that float off there. Put my rubber gloves on for this one. So hopefully you guys are in view. Oh, well, that came out pretty easy. Pin. My needle and seat. Gonna have to try to save this gasket too. Alright, let's see if we can get that main jet out of there. That's the question. That's gonna come out. Find a screwdriver that my dad made. I don't know. We'll get that out of there. Oh no, that's stuck. I'm gonna try to heat it. See if I can get this gasket out without ripping it. Oh, that didn't work. I probably got another one of those. I'll find something that will work on that. So I'm going to go and take this over in the parts washer and get it all cleaned up, and then we will work on getting that main jet out of there. I don't have much faith in it, but we'll try. Hold on, I'm going to go bring this in the parts washer. Okay, so I couldn't get that main jet out. It's stuck. I even tried to heating this up a little bit, couldn't get it out, so I took a tip cleaner and cleaned it all out, and we're going to hope for the best. I made a gasket for the bowl, cleaned it all up the best I could. It's pretty nasty, it was. So let's get this bowl back on, and hopefully this gasket was sealed. Had to cut one down to make it fit. And we will have to put the needle valve back in, the low speed needle valve, and we'll get it back on there and see if it does anything. But I don't know. We'll see. You never know. I could probably find a carburetor somewhere that will work. So there, that's on there. The needle valve back in. I counted the turns, and this is just the screw here that's got to go in there. It was turn and a half out, so that's what we're gonna do. Put it turn and a half back out and try that. I want to make sure there's no more water in the gas tank. Come on, get on there. Got butterfingers today. So hope everybody's doing good. Getting close to Christmas here. I went with my wife this morning to get a few things. It's pretty busy out. Plus it's raining. They can't really do anything else. Come on. Don't give me a hard time. I'm going to have to take that idle screw out to get this back in there. Alright. Let me get this needle valve in first. So we're going to go all the way in with it and a turn and a half back out. That's all the way in. That's one turn, half turn. Get this little rascal in here. Alright, we're going to have to take this idler screw out. It's about 1/8 of an inch through, I don't know if you can see it. About an eighth of an inch through the carburetor base, so that's where we'll put it back there when we're done. Cool little mower. Hope it does run. Like I said, if I have to get a carburetor, I can get something to make it work. Sometimes when you heat them up, you can get them screws out, the jets I mean. And if you can't, sometimes it just boils all the gunk out of there and you spray carburetor cleaner through it, and that works too. I had that happen before, so let's hope that worked on this one. Okay, so we're going to get the carburetor back on. I'm not going to videotape that because I don't want this video to be too long. Once we get that on, we'll clean out the gas tank, pull the plug, take a look at it, and see if we can get it to start. Okay, so we got it back together. Let's see what the plug looks like. And we'll put some gas in it. Let's see what it's going to do. I'll put some oil mix 2-cycle gas in it. I like to do that. If you guys seen my videos before, I like to do that when I know they've been sitting for a while. It looks like this got a lot of water in it. The oil looked pretty clean, so that's good. The oil didn't get in the crankcase, but definitely got in the carburetor. Oh, look at the plug. Wet also. So let me pull it over a couple times. And I'm going to clean this plug up. Take the air hose, blow it down that cylinder. We didn't even do see if it run and die with the starting fluid or carb cleaner in the carburetor. I didn't even do that, so we don't even know if it's gonna start and die, but we'll find out if it's gonna start in a minute. Okay, that's back in there. Put some mixed gas in there. I'm not going to put much. Just enough to see if it's going to go. That should be enough. No, not a very big tank. I almost filled it. I didn't want to put that much in it, but whatever. The gas is on. We know we have oil. I don't see anything leaking out of the carburetor yet, so that's good. So let me move some of these tools. Keep the old carb cleaner out right here in case we got to give it a little help. And I'll get you guys set up somewhere. That will work, I guess. I'll move this tool over here. I might have to put the lift table down and pull it because it's pretty high. The pull cord goes through the handle. Okay, let's see what happens. We'll go pull number 1. No, nothing. All right, let's give it a little help. Sometimes it just needs a little help. Everybody needs a little help once in a while. Well, it started, and she went wide open, heavy red. I see why that's doing that, and the kill switch don't work. But it did start. That's a plus. Let's see. Just set you guys here for a minute. So the governor's stuck. There we go. There we go. Oh, maybe it looks like the linkage came off. All right, let's pull this cover back off. Take a look. But it did start, so that's a plus. I don't know what happened with that throttle, though. We gotta take a look at this kill switch, too. Take this. I'll be a pain in the neck now because I have gas. Gas in it. I gotta take this gas tank off. I might just leave this cover off. Now, put this bolt back in this gas tank. Hold it there. Probably start it with a drill. What happened? Something ain't happy there. So let's check that out. I never even really checked, to be honest with you, see if that butterfly had stuck. That probably would have been a good idea. Got ahead of myself. Sometimes I do that. Oh, I bent that linkage. Oh yeah, butterfly is, yeah, that's okay, that's better. Put a little lubrication on there. I think the governor was a little stiff. Butterfly was a little stiff. Get the spring back on. It can't go perfect every time. Then the videos will be no fun, right? Okay, well, it's moving now. Let's see if that governor is going to kick in. I have to throw the breather box back on. Keep the pliers handy in case we got to rip the spark plug wire back off again. No gas leaking, so that's good. Okay, put this back on. You know what? Let me find a socket. See if we can start it with a drill. Why not? What size you think that is? 17 maybe? Oh yeah. You guys set back up over here. Let's see if we can get it to start again. This drill ain't gonna do it. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna throw the shroud, the pull cord back on. We'll leave the shroud off for now, just in case we got to mess around with that carburetor again. Let me just slide this back on. Like that. Start it that way. This thing runs decent at low speed. I'm going to be surprised the way that carburetor is. You never know. All right, guys, let's see what's going to happen here. That's pretty cool. I really didn't think it was going to run that good with that carburetor. So everything is freed up now. That governor was stuck a little bit. I think the butterfly was too, but nice and free now. Started right up, runs good. It went to where it should, operating RPMs. I don't have a tack really. I'm going to buy one of those, I guess. So, yeah, let's dig into this kill switch. Let's see, what can we do? We can unhook it from here, and I can see if the part is working. Probably up in that switch. So, let's start it up. I'm going to shake a little bit. That works. Got a spider crawling on me. Get rid of him. Alright, so that part works, so I'm sure it's up in here, up in this handle. Let me take that screw out and see. It's all sealed. Oh, you know what? It needs a ground, and this is loose. Right here, this handle's loose. Because the ground connects right there. So I don't think there's anything wrong with the switch. I think I got to tighten up this to make it ground. So I'm just going to put this switch back on here for a minute. And what we will do is we'll get the cover back on. Get everything back on to where it's supposed to be. And that's stuck. So I'm going to have to get that loose somehow. Get a pair of pliers on here to loosen that. We will lube that up. Because it looks like this handle folds up. Handle like that, and then you can fold it up, I think, you know, to store it. Like that. And that bolt, that nut was loose. And that wasn't making a good ground. So let's put this back. I will get some lubrication on here. That's not lubrication, that's carb cleaner. Get some lubrication on that, maybe. And then we'll go ahead and tighten it up tight, so hopefully it makes a ground. Lock that in there. We'll hook this wire back up and let's see if it works now. Definitely not making a ground. So we'll dig into it a little bit. Take this off. That out of the way. I'm going to take a little wire brush. We're going to clean all this up, clean this handle all up, and put it back together, and I'll bring you guys back. Okay, so I got it all together on the HR-17. Runs really well. Really surprised it runs as good as it does the way that carburetor was. I fixed the kill switch, I fixed the ground in that. So, yeah, it's a pretty neat little mower, actually. I'm going to go on, see Amazon or try my suppliers that I get parts from, see if I can get a cable, replace that blade clutch cable, and then it'll be good to go. I mean, you can use it this way, the way the guy wired that clutch together, it works, but be nice to have the original cable. So let's start it up. I'm going to set the lift down. Let's start her up. Switch is on. So there you have it. Honda, you cannot kill these machines. HR-17 lives again. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. If you like it, please hit that thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe. Hit that bell. That'll let you know when I put new videos out. And share my videos. Tell your friends. And as always, guys, be safe out there. And we will see you on the next one. Boneyards out.